What's going on, everybody? This is the Rogue Ranger here to talk about 3 ways the One Piece live action could go wrong. Spoilers ahead, of course, for the source and the live action. Now, as a huge One Piece fan myself, I absolutely hope this show succeeds, but looking back on the history of live action adaptations in media, this can still go horribly wrong. First off, it's all about money. Will this project make money? Is it worth the risk of pouring money into this if it fails? Could be. For all intended purposes, like half of anime that comes out nowadays, this could just be one big advertisement to draw attention to the source material and its IP. This live action adaptation could be trash, but if it stirs up enough interest for people to check out the anime that just so happens to be on the same platform, or even less likely the manga, the higher ups could care less as long as it promotes. Another issue with money is the budget. Can they maintain the same level of CGI and makeup throughout? Will the Devil Fruit abilities continue to look great? What if what we're seeing in the trailers is the best it has to offer visually? That happens pretty often in anime. We have to take in consideration the setting. As One Piece primarily focuses on adventure, can the production afford recreating different locations? Most shows use the same set throughout their production, but One Piece is a story all about adventure, with each island the Straw Hats visit having its own unique appearance, history, and culture. The ship would be the only reused setting, as the crew rarely return to locations moving forward on their adventures. Now, the next issue is with the complexities of adapting and even compressing a story. One Piece is a very long story with numerous events that continuously connect and affect the ongoing narrative. Removing a character or event to save time and later arcs and events that require them will become extremely problematic. This happened already with the Four Kids dub heavily editing the Reverse Mountain arc, removing Crocus, who informs the Straw Hats how to navigate in the Grand Line and provides the final island of the Grand Line, Laugh-Tale, and Laboon, the motivation and goal of future Straw Hat Brook. Luckily, that adaptation didn't get too far, but characters and their roles will be cut. Their roles may even overlap with another cut characters to make them a composite character. This is pretty evident seeing as Don Krieg's missing from the trailers and there are fishmen at the Brontier. Now, with anime having a questionable track record with live action adaptation, a common question brought up is why can't live action anime be as good as live action comic book adaptations? And well, the answer to that is simple. In comparison to anime, Western comics have had decades to experiment and evolve with adapting their source material without it being one-to-one and still maintaining the core values of the original due to series like What If, Elseworlds, and any of the many out-of-continuity stories. Even their animated adaptations are successful even with the censorship for kids imposed on them. Now for the last but probably the most crucial thing to worry about is, can the changes maintain the spirit and core themes of the story? Now, adaptations will forever be in the shadow of their original and compared to them in every aspect. However, that's fine as long as the spirit and core themes of the source material are kept. Seeing as the manga is a Japanese IP and the live action is being made for a more Western audience, the question is, how westernized can it be without losing its core appeal? Things like the goofiness of the story and its reoccurring gags, will they not take the risk of them not transitioning well in live action and severely tone them down? Or the opposite, making it too overly comedic and failing to balance the comedy with the seriousness? The trailers have shown the comedy can go the route of poking fun at the source material, but whether or not this will be just for laughs or outright insult the source material has yet to be seen. Netflix could also try to take the same approach it did with its Marvel adaptations and try to take such an over-the-top story such as One Piece and try to make it far more grounded. Luckily, in the end, they're just adapting the East Blue Saga, where the story of One Piece is at its simplest. So in the end, like I explained, the only thing to worry about is the money and budget, how well they can compress the East Blue Saga's 100 chapters, and will it stay true to One Piece's core themes. Hopefully I'm wrong, and hell, maybe it'll have all those issues and still be incredibly enjoyable. Time will tell. Like, comment, and subscribe. This has been the Rogue Ranger, and have a nice day.